What if the world has never truly been free? What if every war, every revolution, every president, king, and tech billionaire has been part of a grand design, crafted not by chance, not by the people, but by a hidden lineage? Tonight, we unravel one of the most chilling conspiracy theories ever conceived, the Illuminati Bloodlines Theory. And what you hear may haunt you every time you see the news again. Let's begin. They are said to be 13 families, not just powerful, not just wealthy, but connected by ancient blood, secrecy, and a single terrifying mission: total global control. According to this theory, these families aren't just elites. They are the true rulers behind governments, corporations, media empires, and even monarchies. Their names appear in history again and again. But the deeper you look, the more disturbing the pattern becomes. Let's name a few: the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Morgans, the DuPonts, the Bush family, the Windsor royal family, and others whose influence spans continents, but whose origins seem to vanish in shadows. The theory claims these families have controlled world events for centuries. They orchestrated the creation of the U.S. Federal Reserve. They funded both sides of world wars. They installed and removed presidents. They crashed economies and rebuilt them in their own image. All without being elected. All without being seen. But how? It begins with blood. Not metaphorically, literally. The theory suggests that these families have preserved their bloodlines across generations through selective breeding, intermarriage, and covert dynastic planning. Why? Because they believe their blood carries a sacred, or possibly non-human power. Some say they claim descent from ancient rulers, pharaohs, or even biblical Nephilim. They are not just trying to stay wealthy. They believe they were chosen to rule. And it's not just about politics or money. According to whistleblowers, occult researchers, and even ex-intelligence agents, these families maintain their power through ritual, symbolism, and allegiance to esoteric knowledge passed down in secrecy. You've seen the signs: the all-seeing eye, the pyramid, the black cube, owl symbols, public rituals disguised as entertainment. From Super Bowl halftime shows to music videos and global ceremonies, symbols repeat, patterns emerge. But most people never notice. Or worse, they laugh it off. Let's go deeper. Ever wonder why so many leaders come from the same universities? Or why billionaires suddenly appear from nowhere, supported by silent investors and protected by unseen forces? In the Illuminati Bloodlines Theory, these are not coincidences. They are placements, initiated individuals backed by the families groomed for power. Look closer at U.S. presidents. Many are said to be related, even distantly, by blood. Barack Obama and George W. Bush, cousins. Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, allegedly connected through royal European lineage. Coincidence? Or by design? And what about tragedies? Some researchers point to major events, assassinations, terrorist attacks, and financial collapses as rituals or power resets used by these families to shift global dynamics in their favor. The JFK assassination, a warning to those who go off script. 9/11, a gateway to a surveillance era. COVID-19, a global compliance experiment, followed by economic centralization and digital identity systems. And now we see the rise of global digital currencies, biometric tracking, and increasing calls for one-world governance. It fits the theory's final phase: a new world order, one government, one digital economy, one system controlled not by elected officials, but by blood. The most chilling part? Some theorists claim this plan is generational, passed down like a dark prophecy. Every move, every scandal, every puppet leader, all part of a plan written centuries ago. And here's where things get even more terrifying. Some researchers claim this is not just political. They suggest the bloodlines have ancient origins tied to something otherworldly, that their power may not come from this world alone. Legends whisper of ancient beings, fallen angels, and the forbidden knowledge of the old world, kept alive through blood rituals, secret societies, and hidden texts. Real or not, this idea has sparked decades of research, banned books, and mysterious deaths. Many who tried to expose it either vanished, retracted, or were labeled insane. But the questions remain. Why do the same families always rise? Why does power always seem inherited, never earned? Why does nothing ever truly change? Are we free? Or are we living in a world crafted by ancient architects, who pass the crown from one bloodline to the next? We may never know the full truth, but one thing is certain. If the Illuminati Bloodlines Theory is real, then democracy is only an illusion, and the real rulers of Earth never step into the light. So what do you believe? Is it all just a wild theory born from paranoia and coincidence? Or are we pawns in a game played by hidden dynasties? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments below, because the truth might not be what you want to believe, but what you're not supposed to know.